Don't be settling around these parts. Don't let people think that they just have automatic access to your attention. You kidding me? Attention is valuable. People who don't have good intentions are always looking at what somebody else is doing, worrying about what somebody else is doing. But somebody who got some decent intentions, at least mind their business. Because their intentions ain't to do nothing to nobody. They don't need to spite nobody, hurt nobody, bring nobody down. Don't gotta talk about nobody. Don't gotta be bitter with nobody. Don't have to have no beef with nobody. Don't have to, like when you just peaceable, then you'll have peace. Talk. Let them talk. Who cares? Who cares? If they all that you say they are, then why do you care to hear them or care what they think? Why are you trying to change their mind? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about you. Strangers want you to care. And I'm not care about, not even they want you to care. They want you to let them do what they want concerning you. Some people feel like they can just have whatever they want. Don't have to be waiting on. No, you're going to have to wait on me. You're going to have to wait on me. You get comfortable for a second. My goodness. You know what I mean? My goodness. Seriously. And if you're somebody who just walk into a place, or, you going and you focus on something, and you're that one person that just staring at a person doing what they're doing, and you act like you had to pause your whole life, like you couldn't have went around or change your direction or went and did something else in the meantime. Like, you act like that person is just throwing off your whole day. Like, you're throwing off everybody's day, because go away. Like, go somewhere where it's not a problem for you no more, because otherwise you going somewhere looking for a problem. Why are you looking for a problem? You know what I mean? Like, you just come in with just looking. Like, for real. My thing is I can see when people staring at me. I don't gotta look at you if I don't want to look at you. Why? Because I don't owe you my attention. I don't owe nobody nothing, bro. If I give it to you, it's because I'm being intentional with it. Otherwise, come on, when you got wandering eyes, that's when you find stuff, you getting into stuff you ain't got no business. Whatever you went out for is what you should have went and got, and went right back to what you was doing. We don't need 100 quadrillion things to be focused on. We need a few good things that will help us to live decent lives, productive. My goodness. You don't mind your own business, you frustrate people, and you just why don't you just mind your own? You got your own whole life, your own whole spiritual life you can work on, your own whole emotional life you can work on, your own whole mental health you can work on, your whole career you could work on, your whole financial situation you could focus on. Your whole home, you have home situation you can focus on. Your own health you could focus on. Your own stretching you could focus on. You can focus on minding your own business, and there's a lot you can focus on. So when people got their focus on other people, I don't understand. You're definitely not going nowhere watching stuff. Stop watching stuff. Just, man, go do something. Goodness gracious. And then people get mad. Like, why are you moving so much? Why are you so stationary? Are you a rock? Are you a human being? What's going on here? You know what I mean? Why are you so dull? Why are you so colorless? Why are you so bland? Why are you so, why is it so just empty inside of you? You know what I mean? Come on. And you wonder why people get frustrated. People get frustrated because the real thing is nobody's really thinking about you as much as you think they are, or as much as you want them to, or as much as you and even if they did, you're not even gonna know anyway, and you probably don't even know, right? to the right level, because you have no insight on that person's mind or life, or the fact that they have their own business and struggles and stresses and illnesses, or healings or celebrations or plans, goals, things, their own financial situation, their own mental health situation, their own emotional health situation, their own so much that they could focus on, that they actually focusing on. Some people focusing on that. And don't get mad when people focus on it, because if they focus on it, all those areas improve. And then people look at them, mad at them. Why are you mad? You could do it. But you realize what you have to do. Mind your own business. And I love that. Bible's so real. Like, that's God saying, mind your own business. And stop judging people. I'm going to measure to that exact same judgment. So if you think that they shouldn't be doing that, you best make sure you're not doing that. That's really all it boiled down to. Be who you say you are. And what are you talking about? Otherwise, who you pretend to be is not who you are. You guys gotta be. You gotta know, man. You can't have multiples. Like, we gotta know the difference. We gotta be able to separate. What's us and what's not us. We don't gotta accept every feeling and thought and no. That's just the enemy perpetuating somebody to stay in a cycle of, thought. And really, it keeps them captive in a small world when there's so much color, so much love, so much peace, so much wisdom, so much stuff that can make all the most terrible stuff just fade away. Because God covers all the bases, from justice to defense to vindication to fair trial, to, balanced scales, to, dependable testimony, they take it into account. So if you ain't got nobody, you might want to get to know the judge, because it's the only opportunity to do so.